One of our three deceivers once thought they'd been given monkey blood. You can tell us who you think it is by voting along in the chat. Now let's find out who's telling the truth and who is a chump. Welcome to CHUMP, everybody, the Rooster Teeth game show all about lying and deception. I'm your host, Jeremy Dooley, and this stream is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Why don't you have a VPN yet? Protect yourself online today by heading to expressvpn.com/RTTV. Now, we have a real lineup of people for the episode today. Let's start by introducing our deceivers, starting with deceiver number 1, Meg Turney.
Hey!
Hey!
It's me!
It's Meg. I'm really nervous that this next one's going to cry. Deceiver number 2, Michael Jones.
What's up? Why would I cry? I'm happy to be here.
Thank God. Thank God.
What are you talking about?
It's been a long day. No!
Jeremy, don't cry.
And deceiver number 3, Dixon, is joining us today.
Hey, how's it going? My first time on a game show, I had to do it, okay? I had to do it.
Oh, yeah, of course. Only two people can sort out whether or not they're telling the truth or lying. The first being today's contestant, Mr. Chilled Chaos, is here with the notebook, ready to go.
Clap.
Yeah, they give you the golf clap.
Oh, God.
Sound bites. By the time they recorded the fourth one, everyone had left. The other person is you, the audience, playing along in the chat. When we put up polls, you can click on who you think, and we'll be off to a good start. So, yeah, Chilled, you're coming back. You've been on the show before, but as a deceiver. So this is your first time.
Did we win last time?
I have no idea.
I think we won.
That information leaves me very quickly. It's possible,
I think Eric sucked a lot that episode. I wasn't
really. Then you probably won.
Yeah, baby.
Are you coming into this with any plans on how to do you think you'll be able to sort out lies and truth?
No. Well, yeah, I think they're just gonna all lie. Like they have to tell the truth at one point, right? Like they can't just always lie. Oh yeah, no, that'll be fine. Yeah. I know. I looked up a little bit on their background. I know Meg is British. Michael lives somewhere in America, and Dixon I've known for a long time, so it should be pretty straightforward. It's gonna be pretty easy.
All right, and then we have Meg and Dixon are also joining for the first time on the show. So start with Meg. Meg, how you feel? Do you think you're going to be a capable liar?
I think Chilled voted me out once in Among Us. He told me to get voted out because I was a narc, and I'll never forgive him for it. So
yeah.
She voted out completely incorrectly. She saw a murderer, didn't keep her mouth shut, narked on somebody, and she had to go. That was the truth.
I'm not
going to kill so blatant like that. That's such a thing. You're making me fidget again. I'm just freaking ripping paper.
Now, you rip out pieces of paper from your tiny notebook.
The notebook is normal size. Well, I guess it's tiny. The paper is super tiny.
I was hoping it would be one of those little notebooks.
Normal hand size? Yes.
No, you got small.
How have you gotten for 3 of those?
It's a lot of lying, a lot of throwing things, Diction. A lot of throwing things. Don't lie to me today. I've been hurt a lot.
Well, I'll say before the show, Diction said any chance he gets to lie to Chilled is a good day for him. So it sounds
like you said, you're way back.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Diction and I met when we were 10 years old. It's been like 30 years.
No, you were 10 years old.
Wow.
You're much younger than I am.
Stop hanging out with me.
Well, let's put all of this to the test by jumping into our first game, which is called Just the Facts. So in this game, censor beep popping in this game, we'll be presenting with one true fact from one of our deceivers. However, all 3 of them are going to be acting like this fact is about them. Chilled is going to question each of them up to my discretion. I'll tell him when to move on to the next person, and at the end of the game, just tell me who he thinks the fact is really about. So the fact at hand for this one is one of our 3 deceivers once thought they'd been given monkey blood as a kid.
That's not going to help me. That's not going to help me at all.
Oh, it ripped again. Now he's gonna bite it again and say it was from the floor.
So, audience, you are also voting on this. You are playing for yourselves. You weren't the chump last time. You broke that streak. So, see if you can continue it. You can vote in the chat with the buttons that come up. If you're on mobile, #1 for Meg, #2 for Michael, #3 for Dixon, respectively, but only on mobile. Otherwise, there's nice buttons for you. Chilled.
Yeah.
Who do you want to question first?
Let's go from left to right. Let's start with Meg.
All right, starting with Meg. So yes, once thought they were given monkey blood as a kid. Whenever you're ready, begin your questioning.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Houston, Texas, a little bit, and then Austin a little after that.
Houston, Texas. Do you find yourself commonly in accidents needing blood transfusions?
Okay, so it wasn't a blood transfusion, but I had an accident at an amusement park, and I like busted my knee open, and they put iodine on my wound, and they told me it was monkey blood to like cheer me up, and that's I thought that I had been given monkey blood.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I mean, besides that being illegal,
I was like 4 or 5 years old.
So you said you busted your knee open.
Yes.
What's the kneecap called? The bone.
A patella?
Okay, all right. Didn't think you would know that unless maybe you
I
did
had
actually
3
bust
knee
your knee
surgeries
open.
also, so what up?
30 knee. Oh wow. Okay.
3.
What's his kneecap? Three. You said You said an amusement park down in Texas.
Yeah, in Houston, yeah.
In Houston. Oh, Jesus. Jeremy, I got nothing else. I got nothing else for that question.
No further questions, Your Honor. What a thoughtful
I love
nurse.
that Jeremy was like, I'll tell you when to move on, and Chilled was like, I think the fuck not. I'll tell you when I move on.
I don't know what else to say to that.
I think I'm done. All right, so you're still going left to right. You want to go to Michael next?
Yeah. Let's skip Michael for now. Let's go Dixon. All
right, you're going right over that. Going to Dixon. Thought he was given monkey blood as a child. Whenever you're ready, go for it.
All right, Dixon. When were you? How old were you when this happened?
I was like 8 or 9, I want to say.
8 or 9.
Yeah.
What was the events that led to it? Was it a blood transfusion? They just sprinkled
no,
it
it was
on
like
Meg.
it was a two-for situation. So I would read the tabloids while waiting in line at the grocery store when I was a kid, and there was like an article about some politician getting like fed monkey blood or like transfused monkey blood. Don't remember the context, but a couple days later, I was in the hospital for routine like blood test, and I got really confused because I was very anxious in the hospital. I thought they were giving me blood instead of taking it from me, and it wasn't. I didn't believe it for a very long time, but like the rest of that day, I was convinced, and I was crying in the car. My mom had to like calm me down.
What year did you learn to read?
What year did most kids learn to read? Like 6, 7?
6,
I mean, 7? Like really read. Like, yeah.
A little later on. Okay. So you said they were when you went to the hospital and they were taking your blood at the hospital.
Yeah, but I got confused because I wasn't looking because I didn't want to see the needle, and I didn't really. They weren't really talking. They were talking to my mom. And they weren't really talking to me. So I was just kind of like off my own little world and didn't really know what was going on. I just knew like my mom was like, okay, they're going to put a needle in you. You don't have to look at it. I'll hold your hand. And then when I looked over, I saw a bag full of blood and I thought it was going into me.
Do you and your mom ever talk about this like as a joke or like family reunions or stuff like that?
Every so often she'll bring it up at like Thanksgivings to embarrass me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, Chill.
Yeah.
That is your questioning for Dixon. I love there's 2 different medical professionals there. One did not talk to the child at all. The other said, don't worry, it's monkey blood.
Yeah. Weird.
And thus we center on Michael here. So Chilled, your final questioning here for Michael. Thought he'd been given monkey blood as a child. Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Michael, when did this happen to you?
I plead the 5th.
Damn.
I 6, 7.
6, 7. Oh, geez, everyone's hurting themselves around 6, 7. Okay, was it a lot of monkey blood?
They stole my story. No, Dixon poorly manipulated my actual story. I was at the doctor getting blood drawn, but I have 2 older brothers, and they kept telling me when you lose blood, you need to get more blood because they were like taking your blood. They're like, they need to put blood back. And they kept telling me I was going to get monkey blood because I was adopted. That was another driving point that they would tell me a lot. I wasn't. I looked into it.
Do you actually have two other brothers?
Yes. And they're considerably older. So they were like 13, 17.
Okay, and you were 6 or 7 or 8. Okay, no, I believe that. You know, siblings they mess around all the time. It's a believable story. What have you pulled pranks on your siblings in reverse in the years?
No,
none.
they just
never.
They'd beat on me. Well, when here's the pranks I pull, right? Well, here's the pranks I pull as an adult, right? They call me and say, "Can I borrow money?" I hang up.
It's a good prank.
Damn,
good prank.
Got him. Who's got monkey blood now, you son of a bitch?
Jeremy, I got no other questions. I feel
All right, there we go. Once again, pulling the plug. Forget it. I'm out. All right. Audience, it's your last chance to get your votes in or change them if someone managed to convince you otherwise. So, Chilled, before we get your final answers here, what are you thinking going into the answer portion? Is there anyone you're totally not believing or something about the story?
I think this might be about you, if I'm completely honest. This just feels like they're all lying to me. I will say Meg looks uncomfortable, which makes me think maybe it's her story. Although I don't know. I've never been to that.
Face.
Oh, Meg's face is uncomfortable. It makes me think it's her story. I don't know if they do that in Texas. I just got here. It's a little weird in Texas, but I don't know. Maybe they tell kids how to calm them down. I definitely think Michael's older brothers beat the shit out of him. So I agree. I think that's part of the truth, but I don't know if they lied about the monkey blood. But that's a sibling. That's a sibling thing. You know, you mess with them, and then like you tell your parents, and then the siblings deny it. And Dixon, I don't think he learned how to read at 6 or 7. So I think he's lying. I don't think he was reading tabloids at 7 or 8. I think maybe a little bit later. So I think he's lying about that. So if I had to go,
before we get your final answer, audience, we're going to lock you in because we don't want you to know officially what Chilled goes with. So, audience, you are now locked in with your answer. Thank you very much for playing game number 1. All right, Chilled. Of the 3, who thought that they were given monkey blood as a child?
I would say Meg.
Do you want to lock in that answer?
Do you know the answer already? Because you're doing like the Regis thing where I'm wrong.
I do know the answer, yes.
And I'll lock in with that answer.
All right, let's lock in Meg as the one who thought she was given monkey blood as a child. And before we can do the full reveal of the answer, we need to see what the audience voted on. So, audience, there's a point up for grabs here. Let's see who you thought.
Oh,
Michael!
Wow, no one thinks I knew how to read when I was 6. Are you kidding me?
Told you. Wasn't just me, Dixon. We weren't believing it.
Wow.
No, I think Chilled swayed them.
All right. So Chilled is thinking Meg. Audience is thinking Michael. And I can reveal that the person who thought that they were given monkey blood as a child was indeed Meg Turney. Chilled, you were right. The iodine, I guess the person thought saying it's monkey blood would make her feel better.
The worst part
crazy.
of that is that Dixon was like, I only believed it for a few hours. In the email I wrote, I believed that till I was a teenager, dude.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just like they have like a pot of monkey. Someone's injured again. Get the blood out.
In my
How would you
defense,
think that would make someone?
I was telling the truth about the tabloids. I did read the headlines because they were big, but I would never. I couldn't read the article. It was too small and it was too many words. But I could read the actual big articles.
I believe that you can read them. I'm sorry.
That's why no one likes you, Chilled.
I understand.
I don't have a fun game show, and you're accusing people of being illiterate.
I got more
basically just insulted a 6-year-old child.
Yeah.
He really did. He really came after you.
So at the end of that round, that means Chilled gets a point, but the deceivers also get a point for fooling the audience. So it's a tie game. Between
Yeah,
Chilled and
we got you.
Come on.
We got you.
This episode of Chump is brought to you by DoorDash. A new year means a new you. But when it comes to what you're craving, maybe that's still the old you. At least for me, it is. Order your old favorites or try something new with DoorDash. DoorDash connects you with the restaurants you love right now and right to your door. And now you can get the grocery essentials you need with DoorDash too. You can get drinks, snacks, and other household items delivered in under an hour. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app. Choose what you want from where you want, and your items will be left safely outside your door with the contactless delivery drop-off setting, which makes it super safe. I just used DoorDash last night. I was working pretty late. I felt like sushi, so I popped open the DoorDash app. I just typed in sushi, saw the restaurants near me, and ordered what I want, and it showed up in about 40 minutes or so. It was great. For a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off and zero delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter the code CHUMP2021. That's 25% off up to a $10 value and zero delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter the code CHUMP2021. Don't forget, that's code CHUMP2021. off your first order with, for 25% off of your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change, terms apply. Thanks again, DoorDash. Here's the thing. This game, it's never about being the winner. It's about not having the least points. You don't want to be the chump at the end. So audience, you got to pick it up. But you can do that in this next game, which is called Pushing the Envelope. I've got a bunch of envelopes here, and they are all shuffled up, and they each contain a true fact about one of our deceivers. So I'm going to redistribute these facts, so they could get their own, they could get someone else's. Chilled is going to question each of them for 60 seconds about the fact that they received. If it's theirs, they're telling the truth. If it's not theirs, they're making up answers to Chilled's questions to get him to think that the fact is about them. So before we get any further in this, I got to distribute some facts. Starting with Meg. Meg once wet her pants in school. In school. Wet her pants. Michael Jones once rubbed a live Portuguese man-o-war all over his body. Dixon once met a celebrity in a porn studio.
I think these are all Dixon. He's led a crazy life. Oh my god.
So there is all of the facts. Now, audience, what you are doing is voting in the chat on one fact specifically, which is who met a celebrity in a porn studio. Dixon is claiming that it is about him, and after you hear the stories, you can cast your vote if you think it was Dixon, or if you think it was Meg, or if you think it was Michael, and you get 2 points if you get that correct. As for you, Chilled, at the end of the game, I'll just ask you who's telling the truth, who's telling a lie. If you get 2 people right, you get 1 point. If you get all 3, you get 2 points, and then vice versa for the deceivers. Who do you want to start with?
Let's start with Michael.
Starting with Michael and the Portuguese man-o-war that he rubbed all over his body. 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get, set, go.
What is a Portuguese man-o-war?
It's a jellyfish. A big old jellyfish.
Big old jellyfish. Are they?
That's
are
like
they just
that's when you go in the water, you look out for the man-o-war. That's the big one. A lot of jellyfish in New Jersey.
Man of war. Oh, okay, got it. Oh,
I think it's also like a submarine or a ship or something, but I didn't rub that on myself.
Why were you? Where were you that this happened?
Jersey Shore. Jellyfish go nuts there from about like May all the way like through summer, and so if you go to the beach, you just gotta like wade through them. It's yucky, but ideally you want to go when they're still in eggs because they're not out. But anyway, I went one summer, just like teenager with a bunch of people, and there was a dead one, like just up near the thing. So I'm there with my friends and my parents and like, you know, their friends. And so we started like throwing it around and rubbing it to get attention.
And how old
it's just like, that thing's dead and yucky. Like 14, 13, 14.
Oh, I believe that. Jersey Shore is weird. Yeah, I believe that.
Jersey Shore is a little weird. We're trying to get attention. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like it's one of those like, hey, don't touch that. And you go, I'm gonna touch it. What if I
ways
do?
to get attention from people, Michael?
Someone tells you not to do something, and then
Do it. Yeah.
There it is. All right.
I feel like I have so many more questions, but okay.
Yeah. I think we all do. But Shield, who do you want to go to next?
Let's go Dixon.
Going Dixon next. Once met a celebrity in a porn studio. So audience, pay extra attention to this story. 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
Dixon, on a porn shoot. How old were you?
This was like 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
It wasn't a porn shoot. It wasn't a porn shoot. It was a shoot. Yeah, we were doing a promotional shoot for Nick Swartzen's movie Dickie Roberts. That was his first big starring role. And yeah, we shot it in this place called the Armory in San Francisco. And I had to show my ID and sign a big old waiver and stuff. And the PA that walked me down the corridor to our studio, was just like, by the way, you're going to hear people having sex. The bathrooms are unisex. There are cameras in the bathroom in case anything happens, so we can get it on camera. And it was a fun shoot. Other than that, it was kind of weird.
You're telling me they recorded people using the bathroom?
Yeah, it's a porn studio. If people want to fuck in the bathroom, they got to get it on camera for its content.
What's that? What's a fluffer?
That's the dude that has to keep the guy hard.
Okay, if you're on a porn shoot, just want to make sure you know the correct terminology.
Shot and lighting setups and stuff. Yeah.
No, it just adds credit to your whole story. Okay.
I love specifically the dude. It's the dude that keeps the guy hard.
Anyone can be a fluffer, okay, people? If you follow your dreams.
Exactly. Whatever your guidance counselor said, they're wrong. Fluffer.
This is hard.
That was question number 2, which means you have one remaining. You have Meg, who once wet her pants in school. So you have 60 seconds to question her about this. Ready, get set, go.
Meg, I feel this is very personal, but how old were you when you peed yourself?
I was in 2nd grade, so I was 8.
8 years old. Were you the first kid to pee yourself in class? Was it the icebreaker type thing? Because 2nd grade, everyone was pissing themselves.
No, I was the only person all year who peed themselves. It was really embarrassing.
And did this happen in England or America?
I'm not actually British, so I don't know where you got that from.
I feel like my research has been off. Okay. What were the consequences for what happened afterwards?
Well, the teacher ushered me to the nurse's office where they got me from the Lost and Found. They got me those big, just a big pair of shorts that were in the Lost and Found that fit me. And then I got my clothes put in a plastic baggie to take home with me in my backpack.
That's really specific, and I think that's actually the correct protocol of what they do, because I've pissed myself in school, and that's same protocol. Jeremy, just check it out.
God,
fantastic! Elementary school was a trip for so many people. Wow,
fantastic.
Jeremy, I don't think any of them are lying. I think they're all telling the truth. They're all sick.
Well, so Chill. It sounds like you're really believing a lot of them here after that questioning.
I'll be honest. Dixon has lived in California most of his life. I imagine that he was off doing a shoot and just people were fucking. Can we say curses on the show?
No, I already did. So I broke that.
The more the better.
Okay, yeah. People were fucking in other rooms. I believe that. I find Dixon getting into it. Out of all people, I don't think Meg was playing with the jellyfish. I really don't think that's what happened. And again, Michael does shoots as well. Maybe he was fluffing things. I don't know. Things get weird.
Could have been. I could have been. No one got going nuts. You don't know. You weren't there. I was there.
Someone got fluffed.
Someone got fluffed. Okay. I know. Someone got buffed and fluffed.
But I don't think they know, Jeremy. The man of war fish, it's not in the Atlantic Ocean. That's a Pacific Ocean fish. A Pacific Ocean jellyfish. Which makes me think it may have been Dixon who was rubbing it on himself in the Pacific Ocean, coming from California. And Michael here was the one at the porn shoot. Or I'm just completely wrong, and that doesn't make any sense because I make up stuff.
Dixon, he's on to us. He's on to
Before we
us.
get your final answer, audience, we are locking in your answer for who met a celebrity in a porn studio. So thank you very much for playing that. Remember, 2 points on the line for that.
Got it.
Chilled. So for you, we're just going to go down the line one at a time. Okay. And we'll just hear if you think they're telling the truth or telling a lie. Starting with Meg, who peed her pants in school. Is Meg telling the truth or telling a lie?
She's lying.
Do you want to lock that in?
Yes.
Lock in Meg as a liar. Going on to... yeah, really, it's really
liar.
Going on to Michael, who rubbed a man-o-war all over his body. Telling the truth or telling a lie?
Oh, man. Because
you got to, in your head, start thinking where stories are going.
Well, yeah, I honestly think
taking too many notes.
If only he didn't throw the notebook away.
I think Meg may have seen the shoot more than anything else. I think that may have been Meg's story. I think Dixon peed himself, and I think Michael may have actually rubbed the jellyfish. Or you know what? No, let's go with the idea. Michael was at the shoot. Michael was at the shoot. The crazy person.
You think Michael's telling a lie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's lock in Michael as a liar. And going to and since you said you thought Michael was at the shoot, do you want to lock in Dixon as a liar? What are you thinking here?
Yeah, I think Dixon's lying too.
Think they're all lying.
I think Dixon peed himself.
Wow.
All right, lock that in.
Fuck, dude.
You would think that.
Damn. All right, well, that's locked in. All right. Liars down the line is what we have here. Before we do the reveal, audience, who did you think met a celebrity in a porn studio? Did you believe Dixon? Did you think that it was Michael? There was Meg, 59%. No one thinks Michael met anyone anywhere.
Because they're smart.
59% think it was Meg who met a celebrity. And now we go down the line and reveal and see where points are going. Starting with Meg, who claimed that she wet her pants in school. You thought that she was telling a lie. I can reveal that she was telling a lie. That was indeed a lie. You were right. You were right about that one. On to Michael, who rubbed a Portuguese man-o-war all over his body. You thought he was lying, and I can reveal Michael was telling a lie. Yes, Chilled. Yes, you have 1 point so far. So if you're correct about Dixon, you get the full 2 points. Dixon, who met a celebrity in a porn studio. You thought he was telling a lie, and I can reveal he was telling the truth. That was a true story from Dixon.
Crazy life, that man. Crazy life.
Yeah.
Crazy life.
Yeah.
That means Meg was the Portuguese man-o-war, and Michael peed himself in schoul.
Yeah. Can I just say he got two right, but he got every story wrong.
Yeah. He really did. He got lucky on that. Which means so Chilled gets 1 point for that round. The deceivers don't get any, but neither do the audience. Which means Chilled is in the lead with 2. Deceivers still have 1. Audience, you need to get this next point right. You need to hope that the deceivers don't manage to fool you or Chilled in the final game in order to not be the chumps. This episode of Chump is brought to you by Honey. These days, it feels like online shopping is the only shopping we really do because it's safer. That's where today's sponsor, Honey, comes in. It's the free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and automatically tests them when you're checking out. Here's how it works. You get Honey on your computer for free in 2 easy clicks. Then, when you're checking out on one of its over 30,000 supported sites, Honey pops up, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupon. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons for that site. If Honey finds working codes, it'll apply the best one to your cart. Obviously, I'm not going outside very much. I prefer to do all of my shopping online as it's safer during the pandemic. And because of Honey, I'm constantly saving money on these purchases. And I've done that thing before where you search for coupon codes. You see that little box, it's like apply code. So you look up on Google, see if you can find any codes, and you try them all out and none of them work. Honey does that all for you. You don't have to go trying a bunch of different codes. It just straight up goes, Here's one that works. We've already tested it, and you're good to go. It's simple. If you have a computer, Honey should be on it. It's free and works with whatever browser you use. You can get Honey for free today at joinhoney.com/chump. That's joinhoney.com/chump. So they know we sent you. Thanks, Honey, for supporting today's episode. And the final game in question is called Out of Context.
Oh, I forgot this game.
Yes. Well, let me remind you what it's all about. In this game, we're going to show Chilled a social media post for one of our 3 deceivers. He will then get 45 seconds to question each of them about the context of this social media post and try to determine who actually made the post. And audience, of course, you're just voting on which of them made the actual post after the questioning is done. So without further ado, let's show the post in question. There it is.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
That is the post in question. Just that picture. So we need to decide
what does that do for
who
you?
posted that. Who posted that?
Look.
So
Get your notebook.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
you don't need that notebook, Chilled. All right. Which means 45 seconds are going to be on the clock for each person. Chilled, who do you want to start with? Who do you want to get context from first?
Oh, Jesus. Michael.
All right,
baby.
Starting with Michael, baby, face down in the sand.
Can I see the picture again?
Yeah, let's show a picture again. Why not? Let's get that back up there.
You gotta burn it to memory. All right, count the grains of sand. It could be important.
No, this is real helpful. Real helpful.
All right. Now you only have 45 seconds, so keep the questions and the answers as short as you can. 45 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
Michael, when did you take this picture?
A year and a half ago.
Year and a half ago. On what phone or camera?
I had iPhone of some kind.
iPhone of some kind. Of 2 years ago.
Let me check my chart.
Okay.
Year to iPhone.
What were you doing out there that you're the baby doll at the beach?
I just saw it. I just saw it there. I thought it was funny, and I said, "That's funny. I'm going to take a picture of it." I was actually in the Bahamas.
Oh, the Bahamas. Oh, okay. Did you check to see if there's
straight chill?
Was there other stuff around? Were the kids around? Was there a reason why it was there?
No. There was nobody around to claim ownership of it, which is why I thought it was funny. I got there and there was just a baby doll face down. There were kids at the resort, but not playing at the time or around. And I kind of looked around and went, "That's funny," and I took a picture. Didn't pose it or nothing.
There you go.
Got it. Okay.
didn't pose it.
Yeah, I mean, I just, look, that's the content move. If you see a doll and you put it face down in the sand, take a picture. I'm just saying it was already there.
Michael, that's how it happens. Yeah.
God put that baby face down the sand.
He used me as his vessel to just take the picture. That's all. With whatever phone I had that year, I lost my nose.
Chilled, who do you want to go to next?
Let's go, Meg.
All right, going Meg next. 45 seconds on the clock for the context. Ready, get set, go.
Meg, did you get a sense of possibly this could be a real child? And were you ever concerned when you took the picture?
No, absolutely not. So I just saw it on the beach, and it's actually a slide. There's 2 parts to that. So that's the first slide on Instagram, and then the second one is I'm in the sand doing the same thing. So
you took that picture for Instagram?
Right. So I did the baby doll, and then I did me doing the baby doll face down.
Now, which is crazy because Instagram cropped at a 1:1 ratio. That picture was a 4:3 ratio, which is...
You can actually zoom out on Instagram, and you've been able to do that for years.
You saying I'm incompetent? I'd like to hear that.
I'm just saying one of us is a professional Instagram model. One of us isn't.
Oh, thank you. Damn. Thank you for acknowledging my profession.
Oh, God.
What, I don't got it in me? I can't start.
Well, I mean, clearly, just from a technical level, you're ill-equipped.
Look at my depth of field. This has to add something.
Yeah, but who did it for you? Is the question. Who set it up for you?
Someone help me set up the camera. Somebody help me.
That's what I thought.
All right. And so we have Dixon remaining. We need the context from him. 45 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
Dixon, if I really tried, do you think I could be a professional Instagram model?
No.
I'm done. I'm done.
All right. Use the rest of the time. Go ahead. 30 seconds.
When did you take this picture? Where were you when you took this picture?
This was at Stinson Beach over in Marin, across the bay from San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Like, Golden Bridge goes to Marin.
How long ago did you take this picture?
I want to say like 6 years ago. I was on like a beach day with my then girlfriend.
Oh, nice. You got okay.
Then girlfriend.
Did you
not no
pose
more
it at all?
girlfriend?
You posed it?
It was sitting and I kind of booped it and it fell, and then I took a picture of it sitting, and then I took of it like that, and that's why I posted. Yeah, with my phone.
Okay.
All right. Man, he's really honing in on these phones. That's like that's gonna be
he's gonna offer to sell us some at the end of the show. He's got
Hey, you need a new phone? Take pictures of it. It's so nice.
Oh,
well, Jill, that is all your questioning. Audience, last chance to get your votes in. Remember, you need to get this one right. Jill, what are you thinking going into this one?
Okay, well, Dixon said 6 years ago. We're going to eliminate him because no phones were doing depth of field like that 6 years ago. So it's going to be between Michael and Meg. Now, that 4x3 crop has really screwed me up, and saying it's coming from an Instagram shot, but I really don't know how Instagram works. So Dixon was correct about that. I probably couldn't be an Instagram model. I don't know how it works. But the 4x3 is screwing me up. But Michael's whole story about just kind of like Bahamas, taking a picture, I don't know. He's the only one that there was no technical inconsistencies.
It felt right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just felt right.
You don't know how to use Instagram, and that's
Listen, Meg, don't worry about it. The baby, if I could hear its cries, it was, take the picture. And so I did.
Can I see the picture one more time? I want to see if it's got the right Bahama blues behind it.
All right, let's see the Bahama picture.
Absolutely. Look, see?
Oh, beautiful.
Resort.
Beautiful
you know?
resort. All right, before we get chilled.
Sorry.
Also, concerning the depth of field thing, chilled. You do know Instagram has a depth of field filter that you can use.
No, I did not.
He doesn't. I promise
You can
he
post
doesn't.
widescreen pictures.
It's been like that for ages.
Chill, did you know you can also post more than one picture at a time? If you hit multiple, you can post multiples, because that's also
Walk in
featured
the
on
audience.
Instagram.
Walk in the audience. Do it. Shut him down.
I thought you just scroll down people's feeds. Maybe I'll dabble after the show.
All right, now that the audience has locked in their answer, chilled, let's get the final answer from you.
Locked.
Which of our three deceivers posted this social media post?
Michael's story makes sense. It looks like a resort, but then I really got to believe the fact that I don't know how Instagram works. 4x3, it's a 1x1. No, I'm going with the fact that it's incorrect. It should have been a 1x1 picture on Instagram. I'm going Michael took the picture in the Benihana's. Final answer.
All right, well, you put the final answer out there. Let's lock in Michael. Yes. Now, here's something I want to start with before we give the final reveal on this. This picture did come from Instagram.
Idiot.
Was it a depth of field filter?
I don't know. We'll find out in a second. This did come from Instagram for sure. So, audience, who did you think made this social media post?
Funny.
Michael, 46% went for Michael. All right, Chilled and
losing audience.
Chilled and the audience are in agreement that it was Michael, and I can reveal that the person who made this social media post was indeed Michael Jones. It was.
You don't
Michael.
ask backwards into every right answer. How?
All of his
Backwards.
detective work makes no sense.
How it works every time in games. It really does. God, I'm a
Let's
genius.
see.
So smart.
Let's see the actual post. Do we have like the full Instagram? Because the caption is also very good. It's just what a baby skull. So what is it? Sand baby skull.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, that's funny.
Me too.
Look at that 4x3 on Instagram.
It hasn't been that for literal years.
Oh god damn, dude.
I mean, Chill doesn't know how to do his own laundry, so like this is not shocking to me that he doesn't know how to use Instagram.
But honestly, though, falling into success is nice.
Now, what that means is Chilled got a point and the audience got a point. So what Chilled did there by stumbling into the right answer is just kind of secured himself there with the 2 points. And that means we have a tie, but there is no tie winners here. So it means on this episode, everyone other than Chilled, the deceivers and the audience are going to be tonight's. There it is.
2 chumps now? God, I've never seen that before on a show.
I have never
on this show.
Like a more staggering contestant, like Chill's way of getting it kind of right, but totally wrong. Like the envelope one, he had no stories lined up. Correct.
You should definitely change your name from Chilled Chaos to Mr. Magoo. Like that is what Mr. Magoo this.
But winning's winning, right? In the end, it's all that matters.
You're a Magoo.
I don't know. I feel like winning by accident is basically winning by cheating at this point. Like,
yeah, what a cheater.
Yeah, he's a cheater. He's a cheater and dare I say, a coward.
That 4x3. If I go on Instagram right now, that's going to pop up on a 1x1 angle. What
you want to do when you get there? When you get there, there's a little. There's like these arrows that like it's like the full screen button when you full screen a video and you full screen the picture. You can show the whole thing, dude. Welcome to 2017, maybe.
Yeah, before that even. Bottom left hand corner.
You know.
Every time I scroll on your Instagram, it's just you naked, Michael. What is going on here?
Yeah, come on.
Not for a long time, I'll tell you that, because I've been fucking fat for about.
It's the panty D.
14 months.
On McDonald. Oh my God. Hey, I gotta ask, do we have the other chump queued up? The one that we could put over Chilled if we wanted? There it is.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that.
I think that's fair.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the baby skull. Oh, it was multiple pictures. No, it wasn't. I don't know what the hell. All right, fair enough. I don't know how to use Instagram.
What are you talking about?
All right, we're gonna thank you for watching. There will be another show next week. We are going to have a post show as well, so we can hear all of the stories that we didn't get to hear. We can hear the stories from Michael and Meg, and then get some more information from Dixon on the celebrity in a porn studio story. Find out a little bit more about that. Monkey blood, all kinds of good stuff. So make sure you're first member to watch our Chump Change post show. But other than that, thank you for watching, everybody, and we will see you next week.
Which button expands?
Thanks, everyone, for watching that crazy episode of Chump. Let us know in the comments who managed to fool you and who you want to see return for another episode of Chump. And make sure to tune in next week at 4 p.m. Central Time for the next episode. We'll see you then. Have a good one.